All right, y'all, we back in the building.
We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing.
We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing.
So you guys know what? I never did the proper introduction the right way. So let me reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. No, never mind. So I'm KennyVSPoverty. And this right here is the KennyVSPoverty community that we created to bring you guys a lot of things, right? I wanted to go down the list because it's a little ambiguous right now, right? It's a little all over the place. And I was like, man, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna clean up the videos. I'm gonna delete a lot of them old videos. But when you delete it, you're removing the progress that people are able to see. So I'm thinking about moving the videos to private so they're not all in your face at the same time. But at the same time, a lot of these joints is getting views. You understand me? So that right there is difficult. But I started the channel originally saying, I want to show how a stay-at-home parent can go from being, right, the traditional stay-at-home parent where you don't make no money, you do all the house chores and stuff like that, turn it into an entrepreneurial journey, and then document the journey along to motivate other individuals that are going through that same thing, right? You're at home, right? You might not even be a parent. You just at home, big fella, you know what I'm saying? And you're trying to find a way to activate your purpose so you can start earning money. Because the traditional way of earning money, going to the job and earning the money, may not work for everyone. You see what I'm saying? So I wanted to document that journey, right? That turned into more of the vlog style. And then what you do is try and emulate the top people doing the thing, right? You try to emulate the CJ So Cools and DDGs and all the top people doing the thing. But what you realize is they've already built up an audience. So there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people that's just going to instantly tap into whatever they're doing, no matter what the video is about. So it's not an actual indication of what works on the YouTube algorithm when you're starting, because they started years before you did. So that didn't necessarily work out the way I planned. Not to mention, I come from a more, how do I say that? Street background. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff on camera, like going with me, we're going from my house, and I'm showing you guys my car, and I'm showing you guys my kids. That shit for real is like uncomfortable, because where I come from, you don't put you don't put nobody in your business, especially the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, why you like that's and then that activates a separate side, right? Because that's the street side that you eventually evolve out of, but really the street side is right. Let me tell you why. That's a security risk. If people know where you are, where you live, what you drive, what your kids look like, then that's a security risk. Now you can have strangers, right, from the internet come up and enlarge themselves inside of your bubble with whatever mischievous intentions they have. That's not cool at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone that at all. So that was one of my difficulties when it came to the vlog style situation, is just I'm giving a lot away. I'm giving a lot of me, my personal environment away. And for what? For some views and a couple dollars? Like, man, nah, it ain't worth it. That ain't worth it. So I'm like, okay, look, we ain't gonna do that. But I made a commitment to make this work. I made a commitment to give you a journey, give you an experience on this camera. All right, cool. So continuing from that, I made a pivot, right? I have a passion for sneakers. I missed the boat on turning my passion for sneakers into a business directly out of high school, and I wanted to get back on the boat. So about a year ago, I said, okay, boom, we're gonna start doing shoe related content. We're gonna start doing shoe videos, and we're gonna run it up to the moon. This is what I didn't calculate. Again, looking at the top people in the space and looking at what they were doing and a lot of the content that they were creating, you're like, okay, this is cool. But what you don't ask, what I didn't ask, that I should have asked, and what you should ask too, if you're pursuing a purpose on YouTube, right, social media, what have you, is the system you're emulating or the niche that you're getting into do they have the results that you want, right? Because when I go back and I look at it, a lot of the people, even with the subscribers and stuff like that, do they have the lifestyle that I want? Do I want to be packaging up thousands of boxes of shoes, wondering if they're going to send them and if they're going to get delivered, and then setting up a website where people buy shoes for me and then they claim the refund and that they didn't properly buy it on their credit card, then that gives me a chargeback on my website, but then they still got the shoes. There's a lot of problems in there that I don't necessarily agree with. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of, like, do I want an actual physical sneaker store where people get, nah, not really. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Do I want to go somewhere every day, like that's creating small business creators, creating a small business, brick and mortar, that puts you inside of the business? That's another job. That doesn't give me the lifestyle that I want. I want to be with my children. So the goal has to be, how do you make money with the maximum amount of leverage? And that's not what I asked before I indulged and embarked on the journey. So I understand now a lot of the nuances of how to make money flipping sneakers, of how to take sneakers that have a certain amount of height, secure a pair, make me some additional cash. I understand that. But making a whole YouTube channel, exposing you guys to just all sneaker related, that was a mistake. That's not what I want to do. So I want to reintroduce what I want to do, where we're going, and what you, the viewers, can expect. What I want to do is create content based on progress, right? I have a motivational, inspirational spirit. I want to bring you that, right? I want to bring you that primarily through short form content, because I can now see the algorithm is pushing short form content the way that the algorithm used to push this long form content years ago. It would only make sense to capitalize on what's hot now in today to propel whatever you got going for tomorrow. So I want to give you that. I want to give you ideas on how to make money in addition to the money that you're currently making. If you're not making no money, I want to tell you how to make a little bit of money. If you're making a little bit of money, I want to tell you how to turn your little bit to a lot of bit, right? I want to turn it into a community where we are all fighting, overcoming, and battling and winning against impoverishment. And that right there is what this channel is going to be about going forward. So now I would like to welcome you to the new and improved and ever growing and ever changing KennyVSPoverty. Stay along for the ride, and please don't forget to watch the shorts, man. The shorts may not pop up in the main joint. Click on them shorts and watch them, boy. We going crazy. All right, we're going to see y'all soon. We out. All right, before you go, listen, I need y'all's help. Press the button up there and subscribe. Listen, I'm building something. You can help me build it. Let's go.
You know my niggas want to squeal.